Hi, Omega Chaos again, with another online tech profile. This time I am showing my updated TD deck or double D deck. It has changed a little bit since the last time. We have gotten some new decent support since then. It of course uses all the summoning mechanics except ritual summoning, and that's why I actually like this deck, and it's used by Reiji Akaba in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 series. So let's cover this deck. First one, Double D Magical Sage Skyway. It's pretty good. I only use one because I don't think more than one is necessary, because it can become a little bit cloggy at times. But most use it as a scale of 1, but this monster effect helps you to dodge some card effects. So you just put your DD, your command card, you control to your hand during either player's turn by discarding this card. Then a Triple D Infernal Armageddon Great Death Lord, 2 of them, 3 turn attack, and disabled to not be affected by things like Mirror Force or Directional Tribute, Rageki and Tarko. So it's pretty good in that regard. Then a new addition to the deck, Triple D Abyss Ragnarok Destruction Overlord. Its pendulum effect and monster effect are pretty similar. Pendulum effect is that when you spell summon a TD monsters or multiple monsters, you revive a TD monster from a graveyard, and then any battle damage one takes is halved that turn, and you take 1000 damage. Then monster effect, when no monster spell summon it, you can revive a TDD monster from your graveyard. So yeah, it's pretty good, and it also once per turn you can tribute 100 TD monster you control, then turret one monster controls and banish it. So it's definitely a really powerful card in this deck. Then wrote the main monsters, Triple D Leonidas the Rebellious Lord. You of course personate when you take damage from a card effect, so of course from a counter. So it's very important card, so you won't take damage from a counter spells and traps, because that damage might be deadly. Then 2 Double D Proud Ogre. He most uses it as scale of 8, and it's pretty decent monster, I think. Then 2 Double D Kerberos. Pretty good card level 4 for your rank 4 plays, and when you pendulum summon from the hand, when you control a TD monster, you can get the continuous spell card from a graveyard to your hand. It's definitely not bad. Then one of the key cards, Double D Magical Sage Kepler. It's a pendulum monster with a scale of 10, so that helps with pendulum summoning your high level monsters. And the monster effect is very essential as well. When it's normal spell summoned, you can either target the TD a card you control, return it to the hand, or add one current card from a deck to your hand. So the second effect is of course the most important, to search for a current card to get your engine going. So then you of course use it as fusion material for Swamp King or anything like that. Then one the Triple D Kaiser the Conqueror, mostly as a auto-K tool, and it negates all face of cards controllers as well. It's pendulum summon for that turn. But of course it's kinda situational, unfortunately, so you can destroy it, unfortunately, because this deck of course can pendulum summon, but not as consistently as other decks. Then 2 Double Deal Ilith. It's a very good card. Either you target the TD monster from your graveyard, or in your extra deck face up your pendulum monsters. So it's pretty good to recycle your cards. Then of course 2 Double D Night Howling for your synchro place, because it's a tuner. You can revive any TD monster from your graveyard, but its attack and defense becomes 0, and you can only spell one Fiend monsters that turn, so you can only really go for Fiend type synchros if you use its effect, but still very good tuner monster. Then the spell cards of your covenants, you call it the Infernal Gate. During the main phase, you can add a DD monster from a deck to your hand, basically a really good searcher, and of course during each of your standoff phases you take 1000 damage. So it's basically the default scout of the deck, so you have very essential to, of course, search out your combo pieces. Then 2, come with this Farm King, the fusion spell. You can make fusion 1/1, Fianta fusion monster from X deck, using monster from your hand or sort of field as fusion materials. And if you will fusion one at the fusion monster, you can also banish a monster from one graveyard as fusion material. So, and also of course you take 1000 damage in each of your standard phases. So that will be really good to summon out your fusions, D-Arc and Demolition. But I don't think 3 is necessary, because it's easily searchable with, of course, Kepler. Then, of course, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon and Raigeki. Now, the traps. Of course, you need traps in this deck to protect your field. First, come with a Dark Witch, very good card. You discard a TD or command card to the graveyard from hand, then target one card on the field and destroy it. And all field type monsters you control gain 200 attacks during the opponent's turn. And of course you take 200 damage in each of your standard phases. So yeah, definitely a really good card. And it's also very good against other Pendulum decks as well. Then one Crush Card Virus, because Kepler is a dark monster with 0 attack. But I'm not sure if I really want to main deck it, because it's not good against every deck. Then other traps, more of a stable ones. Sona Morning, Compulsive Eviction Device, Ring of Destruction. Also it has a pretty nice play with D-Arc. You use this in your opponent's monster, and then instead of you taking damage, you instead of gain the life points, but then of course your opponent takes no damage because you didn't lose any life points. Then Bottomless Trap Hole, Mirror Force, 2 Dimensional Prison and 2 Fence Chain. That was the main deck. Now the extra deck, a new DDD fusion monster, D-Arc Oracle Overload, helps this deck quite a lot, because before we only had the Demolition as the fusion monster, but it had a very weak stats. Now we have a 2800 attack filter, and you gain life points when you will take effect damage. So it's definitely a really good card. Then of course the 2 Triple D Demolition Racing Inferno King, pretty good for spamming plays, and if it was destroyed by battle or card effect, you get the command from graveyard to your hand. Then the Synchros, Leo the Keeper Secret 3 if you want to Synchros one with your Leonidas. Then of course Triple T Alexander King of Chaos, of course also good for spamming plays. Then a Dark Highlander, because it's a Fiend type Synchro monster that locks down other Synchro based decks. Then another Fiend Synchro Chaos King Archfiend that just switches the attack on defense of 4 face-up monsters in the end of the battle phase when discard attacks, so it's pretty good. Then Exist monsters, your rank 7s, you want to overlay with your Leonidas or something else. Make fun of the Strakosak, normally a P guy. Triple D Tell, the Sniper Overlord. Just overlay over your Caesar, because there aren't really any level 5 monsters you can use in this deck. Pantora and Procholer aren't really that great to use, so yeah. This card is pretty decent, but not really that great either. Just when if you are taking effect damage, you just detach maximum material your opponent monster uses attack and defense doesn't, and then your opponent gets 1000 damage as well. So it's, yeah. And if this card is sent from field to graveyard, you send one TD monster or command card from attack to graveyard, so it's not bad. Then Triple D Caesar, the Searching Waves King, a pretty nice monster in this deck. But of course you're not going to make Exist monsters that often with this deck, but you can sometimes. So I did that maximum material and spell summon most of my grave as possible that were destroyed during this turn. If you do, you take 200 damage for each monster spell summon by this effect during the next standby phase. And if this card is sent from the graveyard, you search for any command card from your deck. So it's definitely pretty good. And Dark Rebellion Exist Dragon and Costa, the Sky Blaster Musketeer. So that was my update DD or double D deck. I don't really know actually how to say the deck's name. Of course, the DD means different dimension, and triple D means different dimension demon. So, yeah. But this deck will definitely change in the future as it gets more support. I might add in some rank 8 as well, because I do have my Armageddon and Abyss Ragnarok, but we'll see. So, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. For now, goodbye and Omega Chaos out.